Hey. So we have a few things left to do on Wolfenstein II. Then, we'll make one mistake after another. That's my plan. We have toys to gather. We have Uber commands to shoot. Not terribly many, but we're gonna try to just clear that list out tonight. We also got big ol' stilts to get our hands on and stomp around in those for a moment or two and then go, why is this in the game? Do we think? Why did... Of all the things that you could have used, okay? We have the ramshackles, which lets you run into people and turn them into paste, and that's pretty... And then we have the constrictor harness, which allows you to give people a taste, both on one end of the screen and the other, of real terror, as a man slithers out of the pipes, fucking tube meat style, and then sets to murder. But then you have, I don't know, fucking stork legs, I guess, and that's where they left off. I don't understand the Battle Walker. It's my least favorite one, and it's why it is we got it last. Let's see, what else have we got? Again, I had prepared something and I threw it out. 'Cause... nah. And then today I slept until, as the announcement says, about 5 p.m. after having sat through 2 big, long presentations on hazardous materials, which was exceptionally boring. And, I mean, nobody knew how to use boner. One man was chewing into his microphone, not muted, just chewing stuff in there. He had taken to bubblegum, which was... Another felt like filming only their eyebrows up. So that was all that was in the frame. Others still had loud arguments with their internet service providers about changing their password on their email. It was a Gmail account, by the way, so... You know, your ISP can't really fucking help you there. And just all around, a nightmare. Oh, which says my microphone is quiet. Well, hang on here. We'll make sure that everything is fine. It may have fucked up some settings here. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it did. There we go. That ought to be better. It's not like I was saying anything important anyway. I was complaining about hell being other people. We got a thumbs up, and now we can jump on in and fuck around with what we've got left to fuck around with on Wolfenstein II. And then, like I said, brace yourselves, pain is on the horizon. Just pain. Just pain. We're gonna do some things, and nobody's gonna like it. Definitely not me. But then on the other end of that, maybe we'll do some things that I do like. I'm thinking maybe Monster Hunter. I like Monster Hunter a lot. We'll see. For now, we have to get this done so that BJ can take a nap. There'll come a time again, I know where to find him, that I dig him up and strap on his shoes. But it'll be a bit. I got a boop in my ear, which means you can have eyes. And I can do this thing with my phone so that I can see chat. There we are. We got further approval from the witch. There we go, we got chat propped up as it's gonna be. I think I'd been bracing this on the 308s. Yeah, that looks like that's what was happening there. I can fucking replicate that. Hang on a second. We're doing We're doing science, goddammit. There we are. And there we are. And that should be a better stop. Ah ha ha, spacers. Okay. Oop. There we go. Hooray, we solved the mystery. Okay. We're continuing. Into the post-game, which... into the rise. I wish there wasn't one, because this was, grim tidings about what was to be.
Guys off kicking ass and revolutionizing. You and I are gonna type some loose ends by taking out any Uber commanders left on the board. And get on the Enigma machine and the war map and do your thing. I'll be your comm support.
Uh-huh.
Pave the way for our people on the ground.
Will do. And, you know, I want to be out there. Hey, it can't be TB.
Comics?
I did! I met the creator of the Incredible Tank Man.
Incredible Tank Man.
A few more items on the to-do list.
Yeah, just a few. But yeah, this, feels unnecessary, and I would rather be out there, you know, kicking ass and revolutionizing. I wish they had just saved their stuff for that. Maybe we'll still get that game. I don't know that we will, though. First, we have to do this, which doesn't make sense. Alrighty. You excited? It's very good, isn't it? There it is. Hooray. We only have to do that a few more times. Imagine. Imagine my fucking glee at this. I don't understand. Why is this? That's the wrong top. That's the right top. There are some things in games that it's perfectly okay to automate. Basically, not everything has to be gameplay. This is definitely one of them. 'Cause this is, just a chore. It's something that kills time, and it doesn't even kill enough time for it to be understandable as padding. It's the most baffling part of this whole fucking shebang to me so far. It is so out of place and such a weird, unnecessary choice that I can't help but think that this was someone's, like, pet obsession, or maybe a bet, where they went, I guarantee I can get this stupid fucking thing in the game. 100%. And I just don't know why that was their ambition. Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, the beeps. The boops and the scrolling. Also, once again, we have, like, walking mechanized things. Some of them autonomous. Why am I doing this? Why the fuck is this not a thing handled by an incredibly advanced computer? It doesn't even track within the world, you know? Alright. We're ready. And of course we know the primary thing here that we're worried about is fucking toys. You know we gotta get our boys sorted out. You know we gotta get that. Let's actually try Venus first. Oh, never mind. They're all locked. So, that's my bad for not thinking ahead, I guess. New Orleans it is. Let's do it. We'll be taking the Silverfish instead of the Haas 1, I see. Oh no, not our video driver. Like every time.
Listen, Blazkowicz. Uber Commander Otto Ackerman is located somewhere inside the wall. Security
I want to look for it.
Last time.
That is.
Maybe try and find an alternate route inside. Grace out.
Okay. Like vibrating against a log? Does that count? So, you know, this time, given that the story's over and the other actors didn't stick around, it's just pretty much gonna be you and me this time, Lost Things. We'll be providing the commentary, colorful and otherwise, mostly otherwise, but, you know, by now I would hope you know who it is you're dealing with. And to the sudden, in my case... Oh, is that the torpedo we took in last time? I guess it is. Well, neat, I guess. Yeah, because there's a fucking gator in there somewhere. Anyway, the saga of the inexplicable YouTube association with my channel and Hindi translations of movies continues in that I checked in on the channel's crap. Sorry about that. I had to mute a sneeze. Anyway, I checked in on the channel's crap for the first time in quite some time. Because I don't really pay attention to numbers. I basically look at it whenever I get an email that says, hey, you should check this out. And the last email I got was that I had a new subscriber and went, oh, cool. And I looked at my count, and we're almost at 50 over there, which is pretty nuts. And all of the traffic is 100% from India. So hello, India! I'm confused. I bet you are too. Nothing I do has anything to do with Hindi translations of existing movies, but happy that some of you stuck around anyway. Glad you like what you see and what you hear. Aha. The horror begins. Yes. Yes, they'll never see this coming. Alright, we've slithered out. We're now in the place. Well, that's not good. But no one cares, and that's the important part. Except for maybe that guy. I hear them out there. Oh no, now they care. Okay. Nah. I can't believe how fucking impolite you are with that. Okay. Ow. He bumped me. And then exploded. Well, now we know that's there. We know not to round that corner, I guess. This is somewhere else. Oh. Oh, this is when I sneezed. Okay. I guess the mute button is also the quick save button. Now I know. Alright, back in the hole. I'm completely married to this entrance now. Because everything about it is wrong, you see. BJ, what the fuck, man? Get up there. Okay. Well, he doesn't care. BJ! He's not interested in pulling himself up there, so we're going to have to slither under this. Maybe? There we go. And see what we can see and do on this end. Cool. There's where we could have entered with our face. I only had one throwable, huh? Eh. Okay, that was as ill-fated as the first. So I see that a lot of this is going to be learning the map, huh? Oh well. I mean, not much to be done for it. Again, though, can't say that I'm a super big fan of that sort of game design. I just generally don't like it. There's gotta be a moment where I can see and kind of decide what it is that I'm doing. Otherwise, like, pulling the rug out from under people is something that any idiot can do. Nobody. Well, this goes up, and up is where I do want to be. Oh boy, does it ever go up. Right next to that, huh? Oh. There we go. Ow. But then I wasn't there. And don't even worry about it. In fact, I'm not real. Okay, this time no alarm raised. Wonder why? Now I'm betting that this other dude is way the fuck up here because that would be inconvenient to me specifically. Yeah, he's gone. We'll never know where he went to. I've lost my other hatchet somewhere. Whatever. We have to stay here.
Back it up and come on home. Grace out.
Thank you. I have to find a toy for Max. And now it also doesn't matter if I get it started. Oh, never mind. We're good. We did it. We're out of here. Yeah, fuck this place. Bye. Yes. R. That's not how we left. Okay. Sure. I see that we're just gonna kind of do whatever. Show enough. Do we have enough cards now? We have 4. Sometimes that's enough. What did we have? 5, 7, and 6. Okay then. So no. Well, back in we go. Looks like these are basically unexplored regions for us. Yeah, haven't gotten anything from them. So, let's see. Oh, this time we're going to use the helicopter. Sure, fine, dandy.
Blazkowicz. Uber Commander Victor Kruger has established his mobile
Todd.
command inside an abandoned charcoal grill restaurant.
Todd again.
From your location. He's attempting to reactivate the underwater mines around New Orleans. You gotta stop him. Grace out.
Okay, I'll give it a go. They got all kinds of shit in here, don't they? This looks like where we were fucking around previously, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So this would be an absolute fuckfest, wouldn't it? What exploded? Oh. Well, fucking A, man. I didn't know that I was noticed. Someone just blew shit up. Didn't really seem to want to tell me why. Anyway, we're likely going to get caught by this other dude, too. That is just what's gonna happen. So everyone's maybe gone. Hello? Yeah, I don't even see them anymore. This is very strange behavior on this map. I'm not convinced the AI is working right. Did they blow themselves up in the attempt? It kinda sorta looks like it? I found gold. Which is cool, I guess. Alright, well, I'm gonna continue looking around for things. Like, that looks like something, right? Of course that means we're noticed. Okay. Right, because it had decided that I was noticed. Well, it decides that you're noticed when you have a signal, even though the signal isn't always present, and therefore is not always something that you can like trigger. It's just they're not spawned in yet, I suppose. What is supposed to be back here? That's very dark. Hello, are you something? Oh. Okay. I was trying to back up. Let's see if that happens again. This is really weird.
Commander Victor Kruger has established his mobile command inside an abandoned charcoal grill restaurant, couple of blocks from your location. He's attempting to reactivate the underwater mines around New Orleans. You gotta stop him. Grace out.
he didn't even notice. Okay, and I fell in the same hole, or at least a similar one. Which might then... So long as I don't go through that wall, I don't think I'll activate the commander. Which is good, because I don't want to. Are they gone again? No. Okay. And now I just have to kill the big fucking stomp bot, right? Right. Melted. We did it. Okay. Oh yeah, I do have those. I keep forgetting I have those. It's whatever. Is there anything here that I want? Anything that would be helpful? Doesn't super seem so, right? Kinda seems like this is mostly a waste. Or at the very least is resources that I don't need to concern myself with. So let's open this before that's a crime, I guess. Okay, that's what we're headed for. There we go. Okay, and that's how we know we can go no further. So the last time that guy pegged me, it was out of the fucking fog with homing rockets, and I didn't appreciate that. There he is now. Oh, I see. Todd happened. Okay. It's gonna take a bit to adjust to all of the toddery. Anything at all in here? No. So what I want to do, because I don't think I'm going to be able to just sneak through here, because I am not a delicate and ephemeral thing, is we may want to simply take our shot at the lead boy, should we be able to put eyes on him. But I mean, first we're gonna have to put eyes on him, you know. I believe that will be the actual struggle here. This also seems to be a whole lot about, like, fussing with the mines, right? Why have we not just kind of like pre-detonated them? It's not even that we don't have the materials to do so. We have torpedoes and deck guns and shit on that submarine. We could probably start knocking out those mines. And I mean, it's really hard to, that's more what I need. That complicates matters, but okay. Anyway, it's really hard to set something back up that has already been expended. Like, it's blown. It's one of the many questions that leads me to ask, like, how serious are we about this whole revolution thing. Are we super serious, or is it just kind of like a funsy? Or rather, how serious is Todd about letting us revolutionate? Yeah, we got stuck. Up. There we go. Boy, that's another one, huh? Keep running. And sneakerini. Boy, that's not what I want. Where is this guy? Hello, guy. Todd, for the love of God, man. With these feet, Todd. Todd with the feet, you know? They're always caught on things. And this is primarily what I don't understand about Todd. Alright. Let's potentially kill ourselves with our... Oh. We left the region. Does that reset it? Boy, wouldn't that be something if it did. It seems like it might. It seems, in fact, like it may have despawned them. Which would be something special as well. Hello. I don't even hear footsteps. Incredible. The knowledge we've just gained. Todrick? Why is this the way that it works? Did they just snap back to their usual positions? We're not detecting a signal anymore. No, they're just gone. Okay. Cool. I don't feel like anybody tested this. Well, you know, we may as well. Am I not allowed to stand up here? Okay. You can tap X if you want to, but it doesn't matter. Understood. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Alright. Well, I mean, we missed out on that one card. I'm sure we'll regret it at some point in time, but... whatever, what am I gonna do about it? I didn't know they would despawn. Okay, I hear people again, so that's a good sign? What the fuck? Those all went extremely high. Which is weird, because you'd figure over a distance there'd be some drop. Okay. Am I now in a fight? Is it fight time? Let's just assume that I am, you know? Like, fuck it. Did y'all figure it out? Where am I? Yes. Seems like yes. Also seems like yes. I just saw that guy run over there. That's not explosive red, that's just red. Okay. It wouldn't even be difficult to get an angle on me and take a shot. Like, I'm not exactly concealed. Oh, someone managed to throw a grenade there, which is impressive and impossible. Oh, there you are. We did it. So yeah, hopefully this is illustrating what it is that I mean when I say I don't think anyone tested this. Like, the encounters don't feel complete or thought out or like much of anything. This isn't... It doesn't hit me the same way as the campaign stuff did. I don't get the sense that these are crafted experiences. It is quite literally just, I don't know, we'll throw a few spawns in there and, like, you can pick up extras or something. Who cares? Print it. Let's see if we can turn this into something more resembling a live service. And then, well, that chicken fucking came on home to roost when we got to Youngblood, and that's an experience that I went, you know what, I can't wait, I want to see. I haven't played this Wolfenstein game yet, and, oh, that's the red thing that I pegged. And, like, I want to know. I want to know. And that's why I started playing it a little bit early, and then I didn't feel a need to go back and continue playing, which I feel kind of spells it out. We'll play it, we'll finish it. I want to kind of have the whole thing under my belt. At least as far as, like, the whole core experience is concerned. I don't really care about most extras. Like this one, I like Max, so I want to get him the toys that he wants. But I don't think it's the kind of game that lends itself to this. I think you have to be real careful about how it is you put one of these together. Otherwise, I mean, the mechanics themselves are fine. They work great. You know, I like the shootin', I like the moving. When I'm not getting my feet stuck on stairs. Or getting wedged in spots where I should probably be able to just move on through. You know, if I'm a human being with basic ability to coordinate the movements of my body. But I don't buy any of this as, well, what it is we're seeing right now. Anyway, we are just kind of running this level in reverse, aren't we? So, like, maybe it's up and that way. Or, I'm sorry, this way and down, perhaps. So, like... maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. I also haven't seen any toys in here, so... it's kind of a wash. This is what I was thinking of. Looks like we could just incinerate that, but I don't know who else might be listening. So I did that instead, and it's much quieter, you see. I guess that's a spot where we could have entered in previous, fucking attempts at this place. Yeah, there we go. Okay, hello, I'm back out on the street. I have got it, and I've taken it to the... But it does remain to be seen if we're going anywhere near the right way. Because it's all very quiet, isn't it? Yeah, thanks. Show map, please. Is that where I'm supposed to be, or was that where I was? This all appears to be level, so I'm gonna say it's this way. There we go. We found the guy. That sounded like rockets for a moment. Oh, it was flames. Okay. Which would mean, like, that might be the hotel we jumped out of the first time we were here. Because I remember those bodies floating in the water. Yeah. Uh-huh, I'm trying, I swear. Oh, at least it didn't fucking fling upwards this time. Todd with the fucking feet, Jesus. Oh, you're supposed to creep on through here in order to maintain your stealth. Yes, I'm trying to. Well, the thing is that you can't go up the stairs. So you will have to stand up and hop a little in order to get on up there. We got more grenades for me to forget to use, or to accidentally use when I mean to be pulling two guns out. The Great Wall of New Orleans was finished. Happy day. I'm not here, even though the force of my fucking chi just rattled that truck. This taxi, I'm sorry. So our boy's in here. What do you mean, is everything okay? No. Ow. Ow! Okay. Well, maybe that will reset the map and we'll have a better look at what the fuck is going on exactly.
Blazkowicz, Uber Commander Victor Kruger has established his mobile command inside an abandoned charcoal grill restaurant, couple of blocks from your location. He's attempting to reactivate the underwater mines around New Orleans. You gotta stop him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm doing it. Why do their grenades get to explode like that? Theirs seem to blow up much faster than mine. Cool. Great. Did the other one explode? Yeah. Yeah. I guess he did, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, job done, right? Let's just toss stealth out the window. Maybe the fucking thing will react better to that. Because there seems to be some problems with just the AI in general here. Cool. I keep missing that hole. Alright. I want a few more rounds in my laser weapon because I need to melt the arms of the big stomp bot. Oh yeah, you blew up way over here, huh? I guess you tried to trigger your jetpack. We might have enough. I really body checked that car. We'll try it. I mean, what the fuck, right? You know? Why not? Why even consider this or much of anything for that matter? The game is breaking when I bother to consider things, so... Is there a... No, not for a little ways yet. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so the objective markers are now showing where they're supposed to be showing, which would mean that, yes, we had in fact broken it before. Because our objective marker was way the fuck back at the beginning. We had somehow fucked up the sequence of events by, trying to move to a better position to not get murdered by a whole bunch of dudes all at once. Don't precisely know how that works. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, that's the Seeker arm. That's the other one. Let's start putting holes in boys. Yeah, you're blocking his line of fire. That's one. And we're just gonna keep doing this until they run out of boys. We know that's a thing that can and does happen. Ah. Ow. You guys have a habit of firing way outside your range, huh? Just kind of spraying it everywhere. I don't hear anyone shooting anything anymore. Oh, and our fucking commander is making tracks towards us. Good, that's what I want. Give me your card. Not this. Yeah, this seems to be working much better. I don't understand you, Todd. It just... This seems boneheaded. And frankly, less interesting without BJ's primary voice, we'll call it, echoing through here. You know, it's just me, and we're just doing this kind of as a matter of obligation. I don't know, man. It just, like I said, it doesn't seem to gel well with focus removed from the narrative, or at least from the human element, I think is maybe more my problem. How genuine and tangible the individuals that comprise this cast could seem at times was really the selling point for me, and you remove that and I don't have much to hang on to. It's a shooter. I like those, but I just like them, you know? I don't necessarily love them. Frankly, we're not even all that far into it yet, but I would probably already say, hey, listen, if you don't have a really specific reason to play the post-game, you ain't gotta. I feel like this could only serve to sour your opinion. Y'all hide anything over here? Nothing, nothing. Okay, bye. Just some extra armor and everything. Yeah, so we'll continue on our maximum fucking chaos run, I guess. Yeah. Reminds me. Do I have anything that matters here? Or, okay. Contraption upgrade can be acquired through Ava's Hammer side missions. Oh, sure. Wherever the fuck that might be. Whatever. That overcharged health only deflating when you take damage would be nice, but outside of a very few couple of fucking instances, I really haven't had that much problem with the way the health system works. I mean, you know, it ain't like I haven't died, sure, but that's largely because, like, oh, well, fuck, I didn't do X, Y, or Z. Or I did too much of X and not enough of Y or Z, or something similar. It's rarely because I feel like I just needed to be able to soak more bullets. Would that have been helpful in some of these cases? Yeah, sure, but, like, it's not strictly necessary. I don't know. It seems to me like it's sort of a focus on the wrong thing kind of upgrade. You know, a failure to engage with mechanics doesn't necessarily mean that what you need is more ability to fail to engage with the mechanics. Sometimes it can. I'm not discounting it as a possibility. Because sometimes mechanics just aren't all that great to begin with. But more often than not, I feel like, you know, it's not all that fucking necessary to just be like, hey, you did the wrong thing, but here's a way to continue doing the wrong thing. In some ways, that might seem like it runs counter to a craving for personal expression. But, well, if it's quite literally no rules, anything goes, then I think I've mentioned it in the past, that you really don't have an experience that you're building. And this isn't even a color inside the lines thing. It's more a case of, like, if you find a clever way to go about something, I don't think you deserve to be stopped. but I also don't think that you should be allowed to completely ignore what it is that people are putting down. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll listen back to it, I'm sure, and be like, it's fine. We already explored this place, so I don't really feel the need to explore it further. We're good on supplies, so I'm just gonna melt this door. And we're gonna get on with our lives. And last time no one was here, that may have been a mistake, but, you know, fuck if I know. Cool. And this time, we just sweep the streets clean. Not gonna worry about it, not gonna fret about it, just gonna sweep the streets clean. There will be no survivors. Yeah, you can't pull yourself up, huh, BJ? Okay. If you wanted to stop BJ Blazkowicz at any point in time, you could get him stuck in a pool. He would not be able to pull himself up and out. That'd be the end of his reign. Is this guy just hanging out in here? That's kind of what it looks like, right? Like he had decided he lived in there, just in that one little spot. Came out only recently. Sure. Alright. This is a solid position. Oh, I see. That's where they were coming from. Makes sense now. Man, I wish you hadn't. Anyway, they're switching position. I'm listening, I'm looking. Not seeing much. Anyway, Robo-Dog blew up over here. Which means that's where his good armor is gonna be. Fucked up that car. So that's good and fun. Yes, yes, yes. And then we know this guy's holed up in the bar here. Ow. Oh, there was a barrel, I see. As I'm going, I don't. Why did that happen? You know?
Blazkowicz, Uber Commander Victor Kruger has established his mobile command inside an abandoned charcoal grill restaurant, a couple of blocks from your location.
How could he do that?
Attempting to reactivate the underwater mines around New Orleans. You gotta stop him.
That crazy son of a bitch. Yeah, gimme. There we go. Eventually we got over it. Kind of had to ping pong around. There. In record time. Just give it another bump, why not? Alright. Yep. You know? Yep. Not necessarily that way. There's better ways to go. Man, it's been an hour on basically just this, huh? We did the other one relatively quickly. This one's taken time. Largely because I'll get to the end of it and then be blown up by a rocket pistol. Which, I don't know. I keep forgetting that that exists in this game. Like, I forget that I have one. I feel like it's kind of a mistake to put it here. I don't know. It's not just because I keep getting blown up. That's whatever. It's that everything blows everything up. You know, it's one of those games that seems to be going, well, you know, you want to take cover. So you do take cover, but they also don't want you to do that. Like, it's not really something that I think plays well if you're going at it the way that you would, say, Doom or something similar. It don't super function that way. You're a little bit too fragile. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting. Eventually that guy will have to move. You can kind of sort of see his outline there. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And by now we know the drill. Smoother than last time. There's also, you know, naturally just weapons that I don't fucking care for. The SMG I've gone on about, I don't see a use for it. It's here, you could, but don't. But yeah, I'd have to say my least favorite is the camp pistol. It don't really track with everything else. Eh. And we know there's nothing interesting here. I checked. And we are good on supplies, otherwise. So fucking away we go. I know, oh god, that guy, he exploded. I'm kind of amazed that they both came down the same way. That's something special. Mm-hmm. 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 We good? Yeah, we're good. The music says we're good. Lost nothing but armor and ammo. There's a hatchet. which is cool and everything, but ultimately not terribly necessary. It's just not what it is we're doing right now. Because, hey, it's proven unreliable. I don't remember this fog being part of this level before. I mean, it's cool if it was and I'm just forgetting. That's whatever. But I do not recall it being there, or at the very least, I don't recall it being so obstructive. Like, it seems very, very thick. Alrighty. Let's get on in there. And in fact, this time, let's just fucking use weapons that make noise, right? Like, why the fuck even bother with anything else? Hey, jackass. Fall over. I know, it's almost as if someone is present. Bring your friends to this waterfront. This is the spot that I've chosen. Come on. Where's the rest? Yeah, is this really what we're doing? There, I blew that up. Oh, is that the Robo-Dog? It would appear so. Well. Oh well. I don't think there's a way back up there. I'm pretty sure there purposefully isn't. Oh no, via bus we could, I guess, but fuck it. I don't think Robo-Dog can actually fit down this street. I don't think there's a path for him to get here, so we can still do that. Yeah, now you want to show up, huh? Now it's fun and cool to show up. Bring more. There he is. Well, there's at least someone else. Where's Robo-Dog? There he is. He doesn't seem to know what to do. There we go, he figured it out. So that's Robo-Dog. I saw that guy move over there. There he is. Now he's fucking dead. I hear gunshots, but I don't really know where they're from. So I'm going to do that. Because I know he's in there with a fucking rocket pistol. Yeah, just don't see him. I wish the kill radius on those were a little bit better. Seems anemic for a grenade, you know? I'm fine with making them extremely dangerous, but... like... Uh-huh. There we go.
All right, Blazkowicz. Let's keep this revolution going. Grace out.
And hey, look at that. We got the toy. That's good. I feel like there's supposed to be upgrade materials here. Theodore Savage. But I don't know. Okay, it's all the way the fuck over there. I see. Cool. Well, let's go get it then. And let's keep in mind that this doesn't mean that we are free of boy. We are not necessarily free of boy. And just a second, I gotta move this to give my ear a scratch. Okay then, we did it. So let's see here. Should be this way. Maybe up there? Is this something that is inaccessible without the fucking legs? That's Leo's letter. Was that it? Okay, so Leo's letter was it. Back that way. There's a few more. And way the hell back up here is one. So let's hope that bus route that I thought might have been passage to the other side is in fact passage to the other side. It doesn't appear like we're missing the pickup on anything else. Those guys are all super dead. Fingers crossed. It looks like it is. Good. Alright, so should be just inside here. Oh, no wonder. It's pitch fucking black. And it is a star card. Great. Well, Maddie Land. Also in this room is another one. I just want the gun upgrade, you know? That's what I'm here for. That's a hatchet. There. Excellent, we can go. Yeah, I'll fucking use it when I get around to it. Alright, helicopter back. What's up, pal? I know, she's lying down. How could she do this to you? How could she? When you, a bird, are right there, less than 5 feet away. Quite literally less than 5 feet away. You could get there if you wanted. If you really wanted to be there, you could. You have wings and everything. I've seen them. I mean, granted, you're not very good at them because you don't practice, but I've seen you use them. I guess that only counted as 4? I thought we went in there with 4. Whatever. Okay. So we got that done. There's 2 upgrade packs here, plus the guy. Maybe it'll be a more fun level than the previous ones. They've been kind of barren as well, haven't they? Like, it's not even so much that we wind up in over our heads, it's that there's an unexpected pocket of dudes with very high damage. And then not a whole hell of a lot else going on the map. Pacing seems to be a real problem. Okay then.
Blazkowicz.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this Uber commander.
Okay.
His real name is Daniel Eckstein, but everyone knows him as the Butcher of Boston. A real mass murderer. Sadistic son of a bitch. Find his ass and deliver some justice for the people of Boston. Grace out.
Okay, what's he doing down here?
Eckstein macht mir Angst. Seine Augen. Als ob sie einem direkt in die Seele blicken.
Er wird nicht ohne Grund der Schlächter von Boston genannt.
Was ist in Boston passiert?
Yeah, what happened in Boston?
Protokolle sind unter Verschluss, aber ich habe mit ein paar Männern gesprochen, die unter Eckstein in Boston gedient haben.
Mhm.
Echt harte Kerle. Veteranen, die alles gesehen haben. Sobald man aber Boston erwähnt, werden sie ganz bleich. Also schlimm war es.
Du Meine Güte.
Ja,
Scheiße.
ja.
But he said shit, no fuck. I swear I heard something. What could it have been? You screaming? You got things to say? Alright. So... we're back to creeping. I know who could have done all of that up there. Not done with this floor yet. There may be bits to find. And I don't want to have to walk back. Oh, never mind. No, we're just going straight down into the sewer. It's sewer time. Slosh around in it. Speaking of, if you're not a fan of sewer levels, double brace yourself. Because we'll be spending a lot of time in sewer levels when we get to Youngblood. I mean, it's a nice looking sewer. I'm not going to complain about how the sewer appears.
My weapons.
We will. They're giving us it's an unknown Uber Commandant. Oh, excellent. Note. And I assume that's backstory for the guy here, but I'm past the point of caring. Like, this isn't a character. We haven't been introduced. And, I don't aim to be introduced. You know? Like, that's not something I'm into. I'm just here to shoot him in the brain. I care more about this guy here, who I'm riding around. The other one is some fucking Nazi. I don't care. I mean, are you gonna let me, though? Good. Hello? I kind of hate that brings me to whatever it is they want to draw my attention to rather than what it is that I had previously been using. Like, I want the map, you know? I don't really need anything that isn't the map at this point in time. When I feel like you know, doing something with the weapon upgrades, I will. I'll do it. I promise. From where? Okay, I don't know from where. because they hadn't really spawned yet. There you go. Glad the butt rock is still playing. Like, you get on this, they have to. They're contractually obligated. Where's your boss? I said where? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where's your boss, though? Where's he? Are you sure? It seemed like we were very close. There we go, he's done now. Nice knowing you. Been a pleasure. I'm not going to be happy until I have their boss. The closest we were was back here. Where he told me to give up and that I could not win it. Ah, I see. Gonna need that card. Alright. Hang out there, my friend. My extraordinarily convenient symbolism. Ugh. BJ, are you fucking serious right now? Alright, how do I get up there? Is the answer I don't? Because if so, cool beans. Fuck yeah, dude. I love it. Is there another way over here, perhaps? Maybe. Yes. Okay. Pi, what are you thinking over there? Pi, you biting? Pi, nobody's biting you. You're the only one biting. Well, it's true. I didn't make you do it. She'll be back. You're fine. She will. You're fine. You're good. I promise. What do we want to fucking... You know, we may as well. Let's just make these grenades as good as possible. I guess previously the metal shell did not count it as a frag grenade, so we had to do that. Maybe it'll actually be worth using now. There's a point of interest we missed. This way. It's not... Just fucking do what I tell you, okay? Okay. And it may be one of the upgrade things, so... You know. Back around we go. Gotta get it. Looks like it might just be that paper, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it'll just be that paper. That's fine. We'll snag it anyway. We're right here. Hot new tourist attraction, as if it wasn't already. Is that it? That is it. Okay, good. So now we'll just continue stomping through this level, I guess. Yep, until eventually we find our objective? Somewhere? Over there. Okay, I'm down. Wish I could see better. That'd be nice. Okay, that guy decided to ascend into the heavens, which is an interesting choice. Oh, hi.
Blazkowicz, I have never been more proud to be part of the Resistance.
Okay.
Now the people of Boston can finally rest in peace. Grace out.
Well, sure. Is that guy sure? Sir, are you certain that this is how you want to live your life? I don't buy it. I feel like that's a real bad idea, what you were doing back there. And I hope you've learned better of it? No, you haven't, huh? You went out of your way not to learn a single fucking thing. How about now? We good? Okay then. We can return home. I don't think we got that second upgrade, but I also don't really care about it. We did get the Max toy. It was an alligator. So, hooray. Uh-huh. And I believe... okay. Hello. We should now have 5. Yeah. Which means we can go to Venus. You know, after this. After we do this thing. This very fun and innovative and... totally worthwhile addition to the game that doesn't at all break the pace of something that is already kind of plodding and unnecessary. It's not just delay on delay, not at all. Cassmeyer. Yeah. So that's the last one in New Orleans. Let's go. And we'll agitate as many boy as possible in order to generate cards. Ease postcard.
Blazkowicz, Uber Commander Albert Groza has been sent in to salvage parts from that big-ass battle robot you fucked up. Track Groza down and put the hurt on him.
Okay. I'm gonna track him down and I'm gonna put the hurt on him. That's what I'm doing. Again, thwarted by tottery. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? This is what it is that I'm dealing with here. You have to, like, fucking do a U-shape around it. Yeah, whatever. I can't get up. And I don't think their AI is working again. I'm in fact pretty sure that it isn't. Okay.
Was war das für ein Geräusch? Nichts.
And that guy was saying lines after he was dead. Whatever. Stuck on a table. Hey, an upgrade. Fucking felicitations. Here's the tank bot. So what I want to do with that is not expend my own bullshit, but expend their bullshit. No. No, we can just leave it attached. I don't really need it. Cool. It's House of the Rising Sun. Good song. So we've missed several already. Let's do our best to make sure that we snag those. One of them might be a Max toy, you know? Can't have that. That's a shotgun. Over here? Gold. Okay. It's the model of the professor who is one of Horton's extremely underdeveloped gang. Star card. Christopher Love. And we have to go back up here. Because there's something this way. But fuck me if I know what it is. It's way up there. Right. Is it here? Is it like... Okay, so it's on the other side of this ravine and it's that way. So it's very close to where we came in. Am I reading the map right there? Kind of. There's another one that way. Okay, so it's more gold. I'm gonna guess that this loops because I don't. There's a wall, you know, or maybe it's in the hotel. The last time we were, yeah, there it is. It's the star card. Marcus South Branch. The last time we were here, it was on fire, and we just kind of like ran through. So. Alright, did that. Oh, there's plenty more here. So, what, over thither? Yeah, no, yes. Mardi Gras raises spirits for New Orleans. Apparently I was standing on one? Is it down? It would almost have to be, right? So now I'm facing it. Ah, no, it's just in the truck. The character of man is illuminated in his darkest hour. Am I illuminated now, Pa? Am I all you hoped I would be? Joshua, I'm not a monster. I did what I did to save my kids. If you'd been in my position, wouldn't you have done the same? I hear you screaming, Joshua. I hear you. The Commandant is coming any minute. I think he's bringing my kids with him. I'm sure of it. Okay. And looks like everything else is going to be down there. Got it. Whatever it may be. It's Anya. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see where this spits us out, I guess. More sewers. There's a game I was playing, I'm not even sure what it was anymore, where, whoever they were wouldn't fucking duck in the— oh, no, it was, one of the early Metros, wasn't it? Artyom didn't want to get his chin wet. BJ doesn't have that problem. BJ will get wet. May as well, because who knows what they got with them. Whack. Whack. Okay, is this the spot? It is the spot. Is anyone going to immediately discover me as I fight with this small ridge to walk up it? Not seeming so. That guy 100% will. So this is going to be a shit show real fast. There isn't a way to take him off the field quietly. It's nothing, go home. Yeah. I told you to switch weapons. I expect you to do it when I tell you to, not when you get around to it. Okay. I mean, they're not wrong. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it.
Blazkowicz.
Uh-huh.
Commander Albert Groza has been sent in to salvage parts from that big-ass battle robot.
Whatever.
Track Groza down and put the hurt on him.
I will. Somebody's definitely getting hurt. I give up on stealth again. I'm just going to fucking start from that position, you know? Fuck it. What does it matter? None of this matters. Good leap, dog. You also fuck off. Is there anybody else? Check the inside of this fucking building. No? Okay, good. That is the way that I prefer it. Good AI. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Sure. We had to vault over nothing, officially nothing. Good shit. Good shit. Alright. Hi. Hello. You got more boys? Send them in. Send them in. More. And don't tell me there ain't no more. I don't fucking believe you. Yeah, there you are. Bye.
Thank you, Blazkowicz. I'll let Horton know you still looking out for New Orleans. Brace out.
Okay. Sure you do that. Is there anything here that's usable? Not super seaman, so I'll grab that ammunition. Alright. Now I just want to see this. So over here ought to be something. It's a star card. It's another star card. It's Abby Cox this time. Y'all know Abby. Oh, there's one back in that fucking house, I guess, that I just missed. Well, let's take a look in here and make sure that there's none in here that they're just going to forget to tell me about. Okay, it's just a very high desk. I mean, looks neat. Concept art typically does. So back in the fucking sewer real quick, and then we'll hopefully be able to grab Max's toy. I wanted to see if it was in there. It doesn't appear to be. And then I believe we're on to Venus, where we will obtain the Battle Walker. Won't that be a joy? That way, no, this way, and that way. Great. I'm up. I did it. Yeah, there we go. Got him. They never even saw it coming. Pie, you knocking back? That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, pal. Okay, so it's just an upgrade. Did we find the fucking toy, though? I don't remember finding the toy. We have one Enigma code. That's health. That's ammunition, which frankly we could use. We could refill our shotgun. That's a car. Nothing there. Okay. Real quick, I am going to just Google it. So that we can fucking move on here. You know, someday. Thank you. Alright. No. Did that. We're Lakeview, right? So, somewhere behind some trash, they say. This is their descriptor. After defeating all the enemies, behind some trash. Okay. Just behind some trash, is it? Which trash? I'm going to guess it's towards the end. Because they say after defeating all enemies. Alright, maybe it's an unfair assumption, but, like, that's what I'm going with. They didn't give clear instructions. It's something that a lot of people don't know how to do, dude. I didn't make them this way, you know? Well, it's not that trash. Okay, tickle tickle. Is it this trash? Hello, trash? No, it's not that trash. We must examine all angles of trash. And also, hey, you'd figure that that would show up as a point of interest on the map, right? You'd figure. Or at least I would figure. Oh, now I have the map of the whole fucking place, so like, dude. Does it? Does it ever show it? No. Of course not. Why would it? Examining all there we go. So just say at the very end of the level off to the fucking right as you're facing it. Very end of the level, okay? 2 gates, says Octung. Off to the right, by the dumpster. Not just by some trash. Because there's plenty of trash. The dumpster. The dumpster. That is what you use to describe it. Be fucking specific. I barely speak English, okay? And I can be specific there. The rest of you have no excuse. I'm out of here. Ava's hammer. Take me away. So yeah, this kind of mostly wordless, this mostly wordless exercise is what it is that we're in for Youngblood. It just like, fucking let that sink in. We have one that we can open on Venus. One. The rest, we will have to go and get command codes for. Oh, we did keep the spaceship. That's good. Maybe there will be enough guys with codes on this extra level to facilitate unlocking the rest of them. What do you think? Why is it spinning? Why is it spinning? What good is that part? Planet Venus. We gotta kill Ludwig Kassmeyer. Why did they let us dock? Like, they gotta know, right? How many fucking dipshit flying saucers could there possibly be? Maybe that's why it's on alert status. It had better be why it's on alert status. The witch has noted that I'm in a mood. I am. I don't appreciate this. I'll freely admit to being in a bit of a mood. Also, I've had plenty of sleep recently, so, you know how fucking spicy I get. She says I'm too spicy, but I know for a fact that she likes things so hot that they burn her mouth. It's not rude if it's true. Huck. Oh, really? Okay. Got him. I think that's the first time that I've seen someone survive the hatchet and not have it, like, bounce off an armor piece or something similar. Alright, that's just a hallway. It'd be real hard for me to miss things there. And once again, let's just remember that we're not, like, fuck it. Yeah, get ready. It's happening. Because these can be, like, alarmingly short if I just do it that way. So you know. Oh, are we already caught? Fuck it then. Right? Let's just get weird off the bat. Where's your boss? Where are you going? Yeah, Roger. Get him in here. Come on, go on. Get him. More. We've escalated to the phase where I'm just demanding a blood sacrifice. Let's go. Fucking feed me, clowns. Should not have missed that shot. You had a reinforcements yet? Can't believe you missed that shot. These guys have pegged me from a much greater distance before. I have no idea what that was about. Oh yeah? Are you this way? Yeah. Why are you here? That's fucking weird. Anyway, he's dead. I had to find Max a toy from space and deal with the rest of whatever else might be here. Got it. That camp pistol does a ton of damage, huh? Good thing they left me all of this food that is definitely just for me. Their favorite visitor. Oh, that's good. At least I can break those. Appreciate the ability to do that. We're in Hitler's office then, okay. Memo from Lady Helene. I'm sure it's about the movie. I also don't really care. Up and over. Grab that. Some soldier's to-do list. That's nice. We stole his movie, I think. There. It's a really good screen. It's a really good projector. It can phase out of reality. Alright. So what else we got in here? Apparently nothing. We'll head over this way and see. Pie, you got peeps? Okay. Yeah, you full of peeps? You full up on peeps? That's good, bud. I'm glad. He's been liking hanging out on her shoulder. Not that he doesn't like that normally. Just has been especially fond of it. true. The witch has noted that usually he likes hanging out on a foot or on her leg or knee or something. These days it's shoulder. Frankly, I encourage it. He's easier to keep track of. You should play Shadow of the Colossus. What again? I haven't played it on this channel. Also, hi. But we'll see about that. I haven't snagged a copy of it that runs on the PC, so... I have no idea. The Witch was just asking if there is a PC version. Couldn't tell you. But if we get to, sure, it's a wonderful game. Sincerely enjoyed it when I played through it. Oh. If you're gonna behave like that, you're just gonna have to take a fucking nap. Unreal. Do it for me. Well, Waffle, I don't know if we know each other enough for kissy face. Also, I bite. Faces, specifically. But we will see. We'll see if there's, like, a PC port that A exists and B doesn't suck. Like I said, I have no idea. We found Max's toy here, by the way, so that's good. We can leave now. I don't see the Battle Walker fucking anywhere, which would mean we would have to...
Should get to work on upgrading my weapons.
Yeah, I'll get right to that, BJ. This is the only thing he says to me anymore. He's trying to forget that I'm here. You know. I'm just gonna have to be back here saying, "Look at me, brother." Anyway, otherwise it's a matter of springing for a capture card, so I can't promise that'll happen anytime soon, but yeah, I think that would be fun. I think we're done here. I'm glad that I can deface this, though. That's a worthwhile expenditure of ammunition. I hope he gets back and he sees what I did, and he's very upset about it. Does the grenade actually work on these, or is that just like... Oh! So they do. I don't remember them actually functioning that way before. The smaller statues we know are invincible. There's nothing I can do about them. If I am going to just commit vandalism, though. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, that's a shame. I would have loved to shoot that chandelier down. Okay. Property damage. Well, you know. Is there anywhere here that we haven't been? There's that other part of the lab. We've been all the way over there. I guess we could look. You know, what's the harm in looking? So up around this way, then over here, I think is a spot where we hadn't been yet. It had the shadows over it, great. And then this would be the other part of the lab that we hadn't been in. And it doesn't appear as if extendo legs are present. Doesn't appear as if anything interesting is present. In fact, it would appear that this area was shrouded in mystery for no reason. Alright, bye. We gotta land our fucking spacecraft now. And I have to figure out which of these spots that I want to go to in order to generate more codes. We'll see. Okay, have a few operations available at the helm for my next move. The war map, Club Kreisau, and the shooting range. Okay, so maybe Club Kreisau has something. The Transportal district seems to be present there. Okay, so that's the district that we have to unlock. I suppose we can spend upgrades on this, because why the hell not? Well, there's also that to do. Sure, we did it. Well, let's see what's going on at Club Kreisau.
Please hear me out, Blaskowitz.
Oh, what?
I picked up some disturbing intel. Bear with me. The Nazis were prepping a train shipment containing ancient Sumerian clay tablets for delivery to Area 52, just before you nuked the place.
Okay.
I asked Set why the Nazis are interested in that shit. Now, he told me the Sumerian civilization were an influence on early Da'ishid symbolism.
Gotcha.
The Nazis were going to use those tablets.
Yeah, as a...
Called the Da'ishid artifacts
yeah.
they were researching. Now, since you nuked the Da'ishid safekeep, Set ain't worried no more about that Sumerian shit, but I don't see it that way. I think we should do everything in our power to keep information out of the hands of our enemy.
No, I agree.
So here's my ask. Will you go to the underground train network and destroy these Sumerian tablets before the Nazis ship them off to another military research facility? I put together a brief for you on the war map.
Appreciate it. Will do. I suppose this is how it is that we're going to be generating things that generate officer cards. Anyone else? Fergus, of course, not present. He's one of the people they would have to pay.
Bonjour, Capitaine.
Yeah, how's it going, Francine? Apparently the voice has nothing else to say about me, so... You know, great. There's some potatoes we could feed Rosa.
Hello, Captain.
How's it going? You really...
A flying saucer in my hangar, Mr. Blaskowitz.
Yes. And don't question me on it.
Salut, Captain Blaskowitz.
Okay. Oh, hey Shoshana.
Yeah, cute little kitty cat. Monkey.
Yeah. You know what her name is, BJ. Hi.
Charmed.
Okay. It took her a moment. I guess we weren't quite close enough. Club Kreisau doesn't seem to have anything there. That's Horton's stuff. Yep. Yep, that's that. Did we generate officer cards from this? From simulations. The signal, the courthouse, revolution. Do I want to play any of these? It looks like it's just a scoring thing. I don't think this generates cards. Does anyone else want to talk to me?
Billy la Terreur. Did
Yeah.
I tell you about mon cousin Dimitri? He was always sticking up. If someone threatened me on the playground, he would say, "Back off, I will crap in your mouth." He's half Russian, you know. En tout cas, now he is an undercover agent for us at the Oberkommando.
Okay.
He sent the message that let us know that the Oberkommando has been re-established on Venus. Now we've lost contact with him, so we must assume his cover is blown and the Nazis are torturing him for information as we speak. I've seen your flying saucer in the hangar.
Okay.
Will you go back to Venus and save the life of mon cousin Dimitri?
Yeah, sure.
Plan the mission on the war map.
Will do. Ooh, I'm telling Seth that you're touching his stuff.
Dearling, I heard about you, a writer of famous American books. Maybe you have copy to lend?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would like me to, but there was the book burning rally in Pennsylvania.
I remember hearing about book burnings in Berlin when I was a child.
Alright, well, I'll leave y'all to it.
Hello, Captain.
How's it going?
After the revolution, we began living our real life.
I mean, maybe, but I don't see how it is that you can really, totally go back.
Hi there,
Hello.
Capitan.
How's it going? Nobody seems to have anything, like, super going on here.
Hey, saludos.
Yeah. She's pregnant. How the fuck did she beat me by a second? This cannot stand.
Salutations.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Alrighty. There. Bye. She's not even here. How did she manage to log a new fucking score? And then go on that mission? And like, whatever.
Hi there.
Alright, so... just that one is available. That's the Oberkommando district. So Area 52. I guess it would be underground, yeah. Yeah, because that's the farmhouse. Oh, so let's see about fucking Sumerian tablets, I guess. See if this gets us more officer cards. Uh-huh. Good. Thanks, Todd. That's what we're up to. Is there even anyone here? We'll approach cautiously at first, just in case. Got that, got that, got that. Oh yeah, there's guys here. Yeah, what was that noise? From where? Oh, I see. That's kind of through the wall, though. We good? Or are we just gonna kind of like continue to do it this way? You can come on up if you want, I just wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, there he is. It's him, the guy. Dear Lord, what happened in this hallway? Okay. Where's the big stomp? There's the big stomp man. Hello, Stompman. I know you're in there. You can't fucking fool me on this. There he is. There's my boy. You sleepy, pal? I'm still hearing a whole lot of... Yeah, there we go. Okay, the music is over. You're right, bud. It's a good time to go to sleep. Good night. Okay, so here's 2 cards right here. Simple as you please. There's 1. So, I mean, you know, that's good. Like that. They're patrolling in that kind of crisscross pattern. We know the other one is on the fucking train, right? Yeah. So we gotta get to the train. Yep. Yeah, this all seems to be just map memorization. Shameful, you know? Anybody else? No? Okay, it'll just be the big boys then. There's one. There he isn't. Great. Alright. Refill our shit. Including that. I see no Sumerian tablets. God knows where they're supposed to be. Okay. So. Oh, no, there's one. And I'm in Todd space. Yep. Yep, okay, there we go. We got out. Yay. Is that all of them? That was 2. Suppose we'll check the bottom of that other one. That other, car. Oh, there's another. Oh, we did it. Never mind. It's over. How is one supposed to, like, enter and exit this, though? Okay, so that is where you're supposed to go. It just didn't fucking work, is the problem. Got it. Read you loud and clear, Todd. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah, throw that out. Okay. And then, just like that, we're out of here. Ugh. So I think that brings us up to 3. We need 3 more for the next one. And then another fucking, what, 7? 6 or 7? I want to say it's 7. I think there's 1 for 6 and 1 for 7. Let's check ourselves. Prior to wrecking ourselves, but don't worry, we'll get to that point. Max is getting his toys. Yeah, 6 and 7. Okay. Yeah,
Kick ass, Captain Blazkowicz. Shame about the historical value of those clay tablets, but
sure.
they ain't worth our people getting killed by some crazy new Nazi weapon technology.
Oh shit, you haven't read Tank Man?
That's true.
You good, Captain?
No.
Hey there.
Yeah, hi.
That speech on the TV brought tears to my eyes. Beautiful thing.
Okay. Well, back patty, but, sure. Well, if, like, are they going to give me 2 of these every single time? Because if so, this is very quick. Let's find out. And does the elevator work this time? No. And yeah, let's not even pretend. Let's just get in there. You know? Uh-huh. What am I on? A piece of the level blew over. Uh-huh. Y'all got more? Are you sending more? I'd appreciate it if we could just get on with it. Where's the big one? I said, where's the big one? There he is. There. Uh-huh. 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 He's not okay. Also, that dog fucking bounced, huh? Oh, you're back. Hi. That may have worked out better? Yeah, okay. Sure, fine. I'll fucking take it. I don't really care. I'm here for very specific things. I guess he's upstairs until you start a commotion, then he comes and hides downstairs. Alright. Yeah. Sick nasty. We got 5. There's apparently a point of interest here in this room. Somewhere? Hello? I just... There was gold. It's the saucer. We found the saucer. And there's another one just in the next car. Sure, well, we may as fucking well, right? I should say compartment, not the next car. And that'll be it. Johan's writing letters. And they will not be delivered. Alright, back we go. So one more run of that'll be 7. And then, so we have 4 more to go. That's where we're at. Easy peasy. Roswell. Area 52, please. Let's go. And then we can unlock the other 2 Venus spots. Get our fucking extendo legs. Yippee. And more importantly, finish up these toys for Max. And then BJ can take a nap. Open. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's gotta get them both, right? Yeah, they look dead. They seem deceased. I know there's more of you. Come on. Where's the rest? Where are they? Get them out here. There they are. Hard to see past all the fucking blue particle effects. Anyway, that's done. Sometimes it'll auto-collect things, sometimes it doesn't. It's weirdly picky. Oh, and was there... Well, not in there. Not in there either. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'm just not that invested. Grab that though. Recharge this. We know the drill here. And we know there's a guy that patrols in here. So we come in here and we cap him in the head. No complications with getting discovered from behind. And then it's just these fools. And then we want that one to leave. Go on. I'm not here. Now I can't cross this barrier. It's too high, you understand. And then there's just the one dude in here, and we're good. We fucking continue. Great. And see ya. This surely cannot be the vision they had for their post-game. Like, it just fucking can't, right? Visiting the same location over and over again where it's relatively dense, boys, it's so you can just kind of, like, snap up key codes that you play a dumb minigame with that'll give you access to the places you actually haven't been. This can't be it. No one sane and reasonable or good and worth having around could have looked at Wolfenstein and said, you know what it needs? A bit of a fucking resource grind. That's what it needs. Which is saying that it looks like someone else had their hands on it. Yeah, it's... I don't know that someone else entirely had their hands on it, but this is definitely a decision from much higher up the chain. And like, boy, you know, they say that these people know money and know how to make it, and I'm wondering, like, do they though? They don't seem to know much of anything at all. I don't buy it. They don't even know what product they're trying to sell. They don't think that that is essential knowledge to selling the product, you know? They got no audience in mind. They apparently have no long-term goals. So, I mean, do they? Is this how money is made? If so, for how long and for who, precisely? Because I don't see this working out in the long term, and, well... Unfortunately, that seems to be an opinion shared by a number of people. I'm not going to claim to be a chief, like, financial analyst or fucking anything. I'm very clearly not. But it seems to me like eventually, because we've seen these sorts of ruses before, eventually someone calls you on it, and then your day is kind of done, huh? Like, I don't think Youngblood did terribly well. And I know Cyberpilot didn't. You know, just from virtue of being a VR-only release. Almost anybody could have told you that that wouldn't work out in a world where... Excuse me. Where not terribly many people actually own a VR headset. What's up, Darwin? So we got Youngblood is at 69%, nice. And what else? Oh, we're rates at a 6 out of 10 on average on Steam. I understand. Yeah, it's, having played what I've played of it, I don't know that it even deserves that. It doesn't seem to, in my book. It doesn't seem to need, well, to deserve much. It is... The kindest way that I could put it is unfortunate that Youngblood is a thing. The series deserved better, the teams that are working on it deserved better. Arcane just did a bad job. And it's not impossible for a studio that has done good things in the past to just do a straight up bad fucking job, and I think Youngblood is a prime example of this. I remember that being one of the defenses for it when it came out, as they went, well, but it was made by Arcane, and you liked, you know, fucking Dishonored, right? You liked that, and sure, I thought Dishonored was pretty good. I wouldn't describe it as one of my favorite things ever, but I thought it was pretty good. I liked Dishonored well enough. It's another one of those games that says, here's all these fun tools for killing people, now let me tell you about why killing people is bad and wrong. In fact, it is badong. And I go, yes, I know that murder isn't something that I should commit, video game. Why did you give me no viable tools to really play the way that, like, I tend to play? If it doesn't mean stacking bodies. In contrast, Metal Gear Solid 5 absolutely went, hey, don't murder a bunch of people, and then turned around and gave me all kinds of tools that helped me not murder a bunch of people, but still access the game in the way that I want to access the game. Dishonored, don't. Like, I don't recall having the option to, just punch people out. Say to parry and then clock them in the nose and lay them out. No, if I were to deliver a strike after a parry, you know, the riposte, then I'm gutting someone. That's how Dishonored works. Unfortunately, not even any of that charm makes it into Youngblood. It's one of those projects where I go, it is technically what it is that was ordered. So, okay, job done. But it also seems like nobody wanted to do it. You know that kind of fucking project where someone is just going, I hate this, and I just want it done. I'm going to do my job because I am a professional, but once that's finished, I'm finished. I'm out of here. We can decode this and fucking start on our Venus stuff so this doesn't get too tedious. For you or for me. And yeah, that's how Youngblood strikes me. I'm sure you'll be able to see what it is that I'm talking about when we jump into it, which will be tomorrow. 'Cause hey, that's what we're doing. I told you there would be pain. And then yeah, at some point in time, we'll track down a way to do Shadow of the Colossus. Like I said, I don't promise that being soon, but really good game.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Alright, we now have Transportation District open to us. That's where the stork legs are, so we will at least have those available to us as we go and do these things. It hovers without spin. I don't know why it spins. It's the dumbest fucking thing. Okay, so we gotta find the Battle Walker. We gotta kill Michael Rademacher. We gotta find Max's toy. That's what we're doing while we're here. Now previously, we had just kind of tried to make best time, because it's hot. It's way too steamy. I don't see that being terribly different this go around, but we'll have to come back and revisit spots in order to get what we're trying to get. They died. They just didn't make it, it's a shame. Give me that. I'm looking for a spot to throw coolant in this thing. Oh, this'll work. There. So we can just kind of chill out a sec. That wasn't even intentional. And in fact, I'm sorry. There's coolant. Is there anyone else here that's going to spot me filling up on coolant and be like, you can't do that? Even though, again, the more reasonable thing would be for them to, like, make a sign, countersign sort of deal. Call out to me, expect a specific response to check identity, because that's not going to be immediately apparent out here and in these suits. Oh, okay, good. I don't think my tracker is actually working. It seems like it isn't, right? It seems like it doesn't know where the fuck to put me or to put the guy that's going to sound the alarm. They gotta be like directly below me or something. Something like that. Something that would make this make sense. But I don't see them anywhere. That's right. Keep walking. Yeah, God fucking knows. I don't know. Hopefully we can snag him before we get out of here, but now that we know that cards are infinite, I don't really have to worry about it quite so much, do I? We can just hop down there, can't we? Yeah. Oh, look, there's the guy. Great. Then we can circle back around here. Because I just don't feel like doing that when there's a strong chance that what's going to happen is I'm gonna have to deal with like 50 boys. Ain't into it on these maps. We've done it in the past. We'll do it again. But I'd like to make it a, a rarer occurrence. If only for my own fucking sanity. There's another big boy up here that probably heard that. That's who it is that I'm looking for. Yeah, I heard rockets. He's got to be around here somewhere, right? Should have been him. Unless that wandering pattern is way, way, way the fuck off and he goes much farther than I anticipated. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Just perfectly camouflaged back there. Job done, though. Alright. Let's check this map. Let's see what it is that we're missing. Let's get inside. Great. Okay, so that must have been the door that we came in previously. At the very least, we now know that that's the same inside. That's good. And, I don't know, let's poke around here. Why the fuck not? Those are the ones that wouldn't break last time. They still don't break. Very strange. Nothing there. Yeah. 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 I guess down and further in. More coolant. And, well, this got the objective thing on it, so I guess this is in fact the way we'll be going. Yeah, we remember getting the collectible there. I believe it was a weapon upgrade. Okay, and now we're very close to the guy. We're gonna try our best not to get... Why? Not to get caught. But naturally, we make no promises. Oh, how convenient. I'm not here. I'm not even real. Sir? From what direction? Oh, whatever. There's little I can do about this at this point, right? Well, I should say little else I can do about this. There's plenty to be done, but it's just not what we necessarily meant to do. Yeah, I want better cover for this. We good? It seems like we're good. That guy really went up in smoke, huh? There's a lot of pieces of him. So our boy's got to be like directly above me, right? Can't really be below. Yeah. Oh, there's the... Great. Now we can do this. I told you it was stork legs. Which, you know, I fucking guess, right? I also wish that this would get out of my face. There doesn't really seem to be a way to get it to. There. Yeah, it leaves when it wants to leave and not a moment before. Yeah, that's kind of what I was anticipating, huh? that I would drop into that room, and he would immediately tag me with his rocket pistol. Does this mean that I keep the stilts? No. Great. Okay. Well, we know the way, don't we? Yeah, how do you like it on Venus? Who? There is nobody here. They're both dead. I did that. Don't even fucking lie to me. Anyway, we also know that it's pointless to fucking dick around outside with these other fools, so... The prior map knowledge thing is still bugging me. Still. That is not the way to design a game. Slower is fine. Perfectly acceptable to say that, hey, you know, it's gonna take you a little bit longer on your first go-round. Totally alright with that. What it's not fine to do is basically what this is doing, and provide all kinds of just unnecessary hurdles for folks that just haven't studied the map. Doubly so if it's like relatively simple post-game quote content, like this is. It doesn't make sense for me to be anywhere but in like a more tightly paced fucking objective oriented kind of play. This is tedious and drawn out in ways that it don't need to be. Yeah. I didn't come over here before. Coolin', please. So I can get inside? Well, so I can get that guy's fucking bit and then go inside. Yeah, you'll give me a card every time, huh? Okay, well, mine now. Bye. No. Heavy weapons are basically a trap. As much fun as they seem on the outside. And there we go. We've done our quick save thing. So that I don't have to do all of this all over again every time. Hey, fuck you. Hold on. Got him. Yeah, but are you going to get it? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like that's over. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the leg extenders. We're not going to use that entrance, or if we do, we're just going to throw a grenade in. Yeah, I have grenades. As I'm going, I have grenades, yes, don't I? Alright, another save. There we go. Upsies. Oh, is this set up to where you actually cannot? Yeah. Okay. Or you would have to do a lot of fuckery with the jumping that I'm just not into doing. Please. BJ, yeah. Good boy. Thank you. We gotta find Max's toy. I would like it if it was in this room. That would be... Oh, it is. Ha! Stellar. Okay. There's another letter. Oh, I see. There is, in fact, no other way in this room. You would have to sneak up on him otherwise. There's no way to go in noisy without having a plan for that. And this time, he stood in a spot that was advantageous. Last time, he didn't. Not a fan of that either. RNG crap on a game that's a little bit more strategically focused like this is horseshit. Particularly RNG that has them stand in a position where you're not going to overcome that. Anyway, we did it. We got Max's toys. We have the extendo legs. You know, we can do this with them. Great. Super cool. Love it. Back to Ava's hammer. We should have 3, which means we got 2 more runs to make at getting cards, and then we can get the last of Max's toys. How many we got? You're not gonna tell me here, huh? And also save cousin Dimitri. I guess he's on Venus. We'll get him. Yeah, we got 3. And this costs 7? 6. Okay, yeah. 2 more. Oh, Area 52. Hello? Give me your boy cards. I need to plug them into my machine, which lets me match shapes. And that will tell me how to get into a spot on Venus. Doesn't sound so good when you say it out loud, does it? Kind of a problem you maybe want to address. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hello. Nah. I missed. I thought I was supposed to have cannon arm here. What the fuck? Whatever. There he is. It's the boy. Blow up. He didn't. He just didn't feel like it. There we go. Now he crumpled. Music over. Nothing fun, cool, or interesting to pick up. Okie doke. Oh, wow. That was some tottery. There we go. Great. Give me your secrets. Thank you. Where's the other one? Where's your friend? There. You know, nobody's positioned themselves in quite the right spot to do a constrictor takedown. Kinda disappointed in that. I'll wait for him to fuck off. Go on, fuck off. Go on. Nothing. Has no idea. Complete idiot. BJ. I can't activate them in here. The ceiling is simply too low. And we're out of here. One more. Put all my fucking joints back into place. Fucking air bubbles, you know? Alright. Yes. 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 Yes! Uh-huh. Yeah, just let me in there. You know? Uh-huh. God, that elevator works so good. Good body armor. Game couldn't really figure out where it was that I was supposed to be, huh? Kept just wiggling them arms. It's a certified case shooting method. Uh-huh. Yeah, are ya? I think that's the last of them. I don't hear anyone talking anymore, so... There. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, they're all done. Okay. I mean, it took us about 3 hours to warm up, but we got there eventually, right? I'd blame sleep deprivation, but no, today we definitely had enough sleep. It's not sleep's fault. I know, what even happened? Oh my god. Okay, now you. Uh-huh. Now the other one. And then we're done, we're out of here. Backpack saved him. I'm waiting. I want to hear them footprints, or those footsteps. Leave footprints. Hear footsteps. Didn't hear them that time. Okay, now I hear them. Fucking weird. He died. Here we go. Unhook our toes, you know, like you do. Fucking weird shuffle step that BJ does, I guess. Whatever. That's that. We're out of here. Suck shit, Roswell. Suck shit Enigma terminal. There's a joke in there about it being a Ligma terminal, but I'm not funny enough. Maybe you can do it. Just unconscionable that this is what we're doing now. You remember that stuff about like a dude grappling with having been a real big shot and expecting to go out in a blaze of glory, and then like that didn't happen, and it seemed like what was gonna happen was time was going to take its toll, and you know, just the repeated things that he'd been doing in order to be a great big shot was going to eventually tear him apart, and how he had kids on the way, and usually that's a signifier of a future. Hello. And so, you know, there's that sorrow of not being able to experience a future that usually people are looking forward to, and the whole thing where your moment of glory was almost stolen by surviving. It would have been better in a lot of ways if you had gone out thinking, hey, job done. You remember that game? I mean, hey, even the schlocky, fucking sort of exploitation style game that replaced that game, where things were fun and weird and bloody and violent, but it kept moving, so you were clearly not supposed to think about it all that hard. Even though I did. I thought about it real hard, and I was unhappy with the way that they expressed their ideologies to each other. I still enjoyed it for what it was. I liked that game. I don't like this one, where what I'm doing is nothing, and that guy got a hatchet in his ass and just stood there. Like, could not believe what had just happened. Didn't want to talk about it. He was just gonna, like, wait it out. He's like, okay, there's a hatchet in my ass. Let me take a second and just kind of figure out what to do about that. Where? I don't know where they are. Oh. He's right there. Good. Well, now nobody can stop me. You can't call your mom about this one. Let's fucking tango. But yeah, like, I'll take quietly sad or loud and stupid. I'll even take them both in the same sitting, but what I won't take is quietly stupid. And that's where we're at right now. This is just, it's drudgery. How are you supposed to get in there? Tell me your secrets. I have the leg stick up device. I am wearing it. Behold my stork-like posture. What do you want from me? Nothing, it would seem. Oh no, the fucking bottom thing is now ready. Yeah, okay, sure. Let me just fucking eat these cube foods. This couldn't have been open the last time, like, we checked. Or am I facing the wrong fucking way? Is that what's happened here? I am. It's the other way. It's the other one. This is where we ended the mission the last time. That's on me. I take it back. I take it all back. This is in fact fun and cool and good and definitely not a waste of time, and advertisement people are very, very good at their jobs and very necessary to keep around. We shouldn't at all grind them up for fuel. You still can't get up there with the extendo legs, by the way. It just ain't happening. Now that's the scrap. Uh-huh. These fucking things suck. Why? Why even? You know, we can see what it is, and it's just one of those. Oh, is that door just open now? Okay, so this door is just open now. Great. Cool and good and goodbye. Okay, so where do we go from here? That way. Anything over here? No. Okay. Okay. But there is something over here. But there is. It's this. Looking good so far. I should check this room back here for a Max toy. Because you'd figure there's plenty of space to put one. BJ hasn't stopped hyperventilating since we got here. Maybe Venus makes him nervous. And I'm not sure if it'll come through on the recording. I gotta adjust my audio ducking. But anyway. We just got him breathing in my ear. Which is an uncomfortable experience. I'd ask him what he wants, but he won't talk directly to me. He's sworn not to. I'm not sure why. It might have something to do with the fact that his idea of a perfect democracy lines up very well with the ideals of communism. And that's an uncomfortable revelation for a whole lot of folks. You know, a society without hierarchies where no one is really above the other and everyone just kind of contributes to you know, the common good. That sort of thing. Well, I didn't see one. If I gotta backtrack, I gotta backtrack. Provided the elevator still works by the time that we get there. Which... okay. There we go, that's what fucked him up. Good. And nobody heard it. But I am stuck on the ridge of the elevator. What are you looking at? It's fine, it's whatever. Let's just fucking get it. You know? Who cares anymore? What's the point? I want that toy for my friend. I also want Cousin Dimitri. Y'all are gonna give both of them to me. I need those. Uh-huh. Oh no, he was just still flopping, I see. There was still Todd inertia. Yeah, you do. Because your boys keep catching them in the dome. There we are. That's now exploded. Oh, cool, you had another one. Good. Also good. Love that. Reloading. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No one else is in here, though, huh? Alright. We'll go back over the spot later and see if there's a max toy in it. For right now, we're just kind of rubbing ourselves up against the edges in hopes of highlighting points of interest so we can easily access them later. Thanks for hanging out in the open. I'll get you yet. Fall over the rest of the way. Thank you. There you go. There, I juggled your friend's body a little. Okay. Oh, it just kind of appeared, huh? Sure, whatever. Can't vandalize the small ones, try as I might. I'd like to take this. This is pretty good. It's a good fossil. Put it back on Earth. It's not a Venus fossil. Ain't no Venus fish. Alright, we'll check the usual spots as we go. Nothing there. You're the last one, idiot. Grace had nothing to say about that. So, we didn't even get lines for all of these recorded before people went, nah, project over. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm wondering if that means that they didn't actually expect anyone to do all of those? If they didn't think that it was worth the investment? Apparently we already collected that one. Okay. So there's quite a bit more map to go through in order to find the max bit. So we'll go through it. Anything up here? There is one that way. And that must be Dimitri. Okie doke. So, yeah, over in the pods. The hydroponic spots. No max toy there. I don't think these are breakable. Oh no, they are, so there may in fact be a max toy hidden in one of these. We're going to have to look very carefully. Yeah. Get it, BJ. Nada. He's still. There it is. No, that's just gold. Well, whatever. Sorry, plants. They'll be fine. They're really not so bothered by things like that. We didn't hit any of them directly, so they're good. Even if we did, they're resilient. They're not interested in any of this, like, dying because of minor structural damage shit. It's one of their advantages over animals. Anyway, I guess that was one of the things. Blood door. Hey, you alive? No. Alright, well, we can't leave the level yet. We have to find a toy for Max. We have to. Which means we'll be exploring the other pieces of the map we haven't been to. Well, that guy bleeds on the floor. Faceless. Don't know if he's alive. Didn't see his chest rising and falling, but I don't know if they went to that level of detail. I also don't know if his fate is determinant on whether or not we sneak in there. I do know that I saw a guy named Dimitri in Youngblood. I don't know if it's the same guy, but he was wearing a mask, so he might get his face fucking crushed in no matter what we do. It may be a them's the breaks sort of situation. Am I actually not allowed to go to the rest of the map? Is that what's happening right now? It seems like it. It seems like that would normally be the door, and it ain't. Okay, well, y'all know what time it is. It is apparently right at the start of the fucking level, which is great. Zoda. It's an S, you fools. Huh? The witch says I'm going hard tonight. Oh, as far as length, yeah. It's because we missed, Tuesday. And I wanted to wrap this up before we hit, Youngblood. So, there's apparently a toy here somewhere. This is the start of the level, is it not? Is it not? Behind the white crates on the right. Okay. So this is the start of the level. That's the right. Must be behind these crates, yes? Doesn't appear to be. Did we somehow already grab it? Is this not the start of the level somehow? Oh no, did we take an elevator? Was that this one? That was this level, wasn't it? Well, we're gonna have to grab this asshole and then come back here. Should be quick. It's already unlocked. And then tomorrow will be Youngblood. We may run a little bit late. I know we gotta go to the grocery store for some shit. Show enough. Okay. Yeah. Riverside. Oh no, a new one opened up. Oh no. Okay. In we go. Let's grab the Max toy. If the new one doesn't have a Max toy, I don't care. You know? I feel like that's fair. The guide does not say that there is a Max toy. Alright, in. Nah. You know what? Bleh. Nope, that didn't do it. Bleh. That did. Aha. Come to me. Okay, cool. I'm going. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Did this do it? Have I completed toys for Max? He's a good dude. He deserves them. It's the least we can do. We got his dad shut up because we didn't tell him his dad's plan was fucking stupid. Yeah. Yeah, that's a new one. How many cards would that cost? $8. No. We're just gonna hope he dies of fucking cholera or sepsis or something. It doesn't matter.
Captain Blazkowicz.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you for your kindness, Mr. Blazkowicz. Max has all toys he can dream of now. He may not look much happier, but on inside he is. I can tell.
I mean, he seems like a pretty expressive guy to me, and I'm not even making a joke there. There we go, that's what we like to see. That's what we like. That's what this was all about. Alright. Rosa, it's been real. BJ's going to bed. And we're going where we go. So, Wolfenstein II. It's still a game that I enjoy. Boy does it have problems. Mostly in the second half. I don't think that I would have been happy to see BJ's story end with him getting his head cut off. But happy does not mean that it's not appropriate. I think the idea has been to kind of pass the torch at some point. I don't know that that is the spot to do it. I'm, in fact, even fine with the way that BJ survives. I just don't like what they did with the story afterwards. I thought we were in for some real good shit when the first thing he asks is, am I alive or is this heaven? And then continues to sort of have that feeling, that sense that this isn't right. When he speaks to Anya and goes, oh yeah, Super Spesh said the same fucking thing not long before I was executed. He has questions about what has transpired, which are reasonable for people to not have like direct answers to, particularly when they're drifting off to sleep themselves. But we don't play with that at all. We don't play with any kind of like imposter syndrome where he's going like, am I even BJ Blazkowicz or do I just think I was? Can you say that I am still me? Can anyone say that? There's also no hint of payoff for like when Set said, oh well I got the drone working, and then it just went fucking nuts. Don't know why. You would figure that's set up for like maybe this super soldier body not quite being right. Because we had that, we had Fergus's arm, it would make sense that this would also be not so good, but we drop those things in favor of being like, well, you see Anya's tits now, she's covered in blood because of the grenade explosion, she's firing 2 guns, it's fucking crazy, man. And sure, but I'm also an adult, and I see it. I don't know what you want from me, but I see it. Cool? I guess? And then it just kind of stops. They give a pretty speech and they're like, okay, bye. Like I said, you would figure that the next phase of this would be fighting that war, and it isn't. It just isn't. We'll talk about that when we talk about that. Like I said, that'll be tomorrow. We might be a little bit late because the witch and I have things to do. But it will absolutely begin then. Anyway, I will leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.